here with Men's League TV with Ron Warwaruk, a sponsor of now the 6th hole. Ron has been a very generous sponsor for us, providing a $500 prize for a hole-in-one on number 8. This week he's presenting his second one of the year to Keith Ritchie. Thank you very much, Ron, for your generosity. Ron's with Remax. We'll get to that in a minute. But first of all, Ron, please tell us a bit about your background.
Well, background's in broadcasting, believe it or not, marketing. I went to McGill back in Montreal. That's where I grew up. And played a lot of sports. Obviously, when I come to Manotick, a lot of people know me through that. 15 years at Remax right now, so I kind of enjoy meeting people, and it really is a people industry, as you know. Yeah. And you have to really get along with whoever you use in your real estate business. So I think that it is important to note that, as everybody knows, lots of real estate agents out there, go with someone that you're comfortable with, and that's how I like to work with, because it shouldn't be a stressful world when you're doing it, even though it's a big investment for you.
Yeah. So Ron, just a bit more about your background. I know you're a good hockey player. Where did you learn how to play at that level? Because I used to play old-timers hockey, and I'd walk into the gym and I'd look at who's leading the scoring standings, and it was always your name.
Well, somebody must be padding the stats, so maybe you knew someone in there. No, it's just kind of a love of the sport thing, and it's really... as you get older, as you know, you play the beer leagues from 20, 30, 40, 50, and now 60, I guess. So I still like to play quite a bit, quite a few times a week when I can, and when there's no golf around, of course. So we both like to, I think we both like to keep in shape as best we can. And I think that's really what it comes down to. Kind of keep your mind and body in shape, and if you do the both of them together, I think it really complements all your other work habits, home habits. It just works.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Now, let's get back to real estate a bit. You want to sell a home. A lot of people say, well, I'm going to try and sell it on my own. Now, why is it important to hire an agent?
Well, like I said before, any agent, most agents are pretty good. They know their business, they should. I've been in the business 15 years now, so I've learned to know that selling it on your own is never a good idea. There's a little item on each listing that most people don't know, and it's a cost of selling office, and that just means the other people, the other agents that are coming in and helping out with the same project, what they're going to receive. So, and it usually on a discount brokerage, or if you're doing it yourself, that's usually 1 cent. And all you agents out there, they already know this, but most of the public does not. I would say 99.9 does not know this. So what it does is it just limits all the agents with all the buyers, because the buyers are the ones who drive the business, and it's all free. Yeah. It's all free for the buyers, for the agents to work with the buyers. So you're not paying any money for a buyer agent to go and look at a house for you. You can show them 100 houses, and that's why the exposure. The more people through the door, you're going to get a higher price with the more people through the door. And I've seen it over and over. People trying to sell it on their own because they think they know better, and they simply don't. I've seen lawsuits beyond belief. There's a couple other agents in here on the board that know that as well. So it is a tough business, by the way, as everybody knows. So trying to sell be your own lawyer is a pretty tough thing, or your own doctor, or your own dentist. So it's kind of along the same. Nobody questions that. Yeah. So that's really why I think it's important to have an agent, and that's all we do. That's kind of all we do.
Right. So you're out there working on their behalf, looking to find buyers for a house. Even if you're trying to buy a house, it's good to get an agent involved, because you can meet their needs of what they need.
Well, when you're, it's even more important on that sense, because buyers, as I said, they get it for free. So if a buyer who is looking for a house wants to look in a certain area, I'm going to do all the footwork all the time. I'm going to walk around, I'm going to look at the locations, look at the prices, look at the comparables, and that buyer does not have to do that. They're welcome to. I just give them this. It's basically free for the buyers, as I said. Right. It's a different thing for sellers. That's a whole other part of the equation. But when you're a buyer, I really do believe that an agent knows his stuff. He knows the legalities of it. He knows if there's right-of-ways, if there's any particular issues that might happen along the way that we don't know about, legal issues that we wouldn't know about, and the buyers certainly wouldn't know about.
Okay. So let's say I want to sell my home and I call you up. What services do you give me?
Well, like most other agents, you're going to give them the best service that you can, obviously, and you know, a lot of agents do a lot of the same work. You know, the drone views, of course. We have a free big moving truck as well. It says it on the sign all the time. There's different advertising at RE/MAX. I know we are at 193 different countries, so it's huge. We're worldwide in all those different languages as well. I think it's 82 languages. So those are the two differences. But I do think that, again, at the start of this interview, you really have to get along with your agent. I think my biggest job is kind of offset the stress and make it balanced. So I have to deal with the other agent and the other agent's clients who the other agent is dealing with. So it's we're kind of the liaison, the in between. So the emotions are the main focus for me, to take the emotion out of it's the business transaction. That's the most.
So what I just want to end off with is that one of the things that an advertiser does, and certainly for Carleton, and one of the things that I do is I try and patronize people that are here. When I needed a lawyer last year because my previous lawyer retired, I went to JP McAvoy because I knew JP, I could trust him. Now, if you're trying to sell your home, you want to contact Ron, how do we get a hold of you, Ron?
Well, it's, you just look me up in the, I guess in the golf. I'm probably at the bottom of the list in section D or Z or whatever I'm in. So I'm the opposite of hockey, I guess. So, but I have fun out here, and it's all in the information is on my website. It's just ron@ronremax.com. So just ron@ronremax.com.
And I'll put that on the video just
okay.
right here. Okay.
And my phone number is there, of course, as well. And you know, I really enjoy it here at Carleton. By the way, you've done a great job, by the way, John. I love this new patio area here as well. Yeah. And I met Tyler and Cam, of course, and all the rest of the staff, and they're all great. And I want to continue coming out here and hopefully selling real estate and just growing the business with fine people like yourselves.
Well, good luck. I know it's been a great business the last couple of years. It seems to be slowing down a bit, but I'm sure there's going to be still enough inventory out there and enough buyers out there for you to be successful at the real estate industry.
I think so, and I hope I can come back tonight and present another check of $500 to Keith Ritchie, and the other guy was Greg
Lancaster.
Greg Lancaster. Congratulations to you both. And we'll move it to the 6th maybe today. It's a little more challenging. Kevin Jardine at OVU Uniforms, of course, has graciously said, let's switch it up. So.
Well, we can have both on that hole. Thank you very much, Ron. I appreciate you coming down, and thank you for your generosity.
Appreciate it, sir. Have a good